Alrighty, here we are. Welcome back to Project Bumble Jeep. It's been a while. Finally uploaded the videos that I did have and started a new YouTube channel called Project Bumble Jeep. It's a 95 Jeep Cherokee Sport. Bought it January 17, $1,500. Done quite a bit of work to it. Have unfortunately not documented everything. Done a lot of photo documentation, not a lot of video. So today we're going to be putting on a Zone Offroad 3-inch lift kit, and it is a full spring pack lift kit. It's not puck and add-a-leaf. So I just recently, as of last Friday, it's Tuesday now, put these Tread Right 31s on here. They're 10.5 31/15s, and wow, the lighting really sucks, but anyhow, they're close, so I need to lift it. Hit bumps and they scrape, and I don't want to damage them. So today, going to set it up on the lift. Don't have a way to time lapse this at present time, so I'm just going to do a little walk around here quick. Brief intro, maybe not so brief. I tend to get long-winded. And then I'll pause and work and record and pause and work until it's done today. So my goal for today is to get this Zone Offroad 3-inch lift kit, and as I said, it comes with full spring packs. Got it off of Amazon. So I got 4 new shocks, new coil springs, U-bolts, leafs, bushing kits, and yeah, so this is what's going on. They said 5 hours, or difficulty 3, estimated time 3 to 5 hours. Ooh, I thought it was 5. Well, I'm going to shoot for the 3, as I'll be using cordless power tools. So, alright, I'm going to pause it here, get her up on the lift, and we'll see what we have. Be back. Okay, we're back on the clock. So, had a couple of false starts here. Jacked it in the wrong place in the back wouldn't allow me to drop the leaf springs out, so I had to let it down. Little sketch, because I already have the lug nuts off of this, and I put it back up, started to pull the tire off, and then yeah, forgot to undo the top of the shocks in the front, so they're all taken care of. All ready to put this back up in the air. Went underneath it while I had it up and pre-soaked all the bolts with WD and PB Blaster both. So starting out with a Cobalt compact 1/2-inch driver impactor, 200 foot-pounds torque, takes the wheels off easily. And I have the big one up there, the 600 foot-pound with the full-size 1/2-inch impact. So I'm gonna pause this, get it up in the air, get the wheels off, and then we'll come back. Let's try and pause it. Alright, we're running again. So left, old spring, right, new spring. Taller, thicker. Woohoo! Gonna lift this puppy up. So wasn't quite as easy as I thought getting the springs out. Still have the driver's side to get out, but I thought it was just the stabilizer, the shocks, and I think that's all I thought it was. But you actually have to take the bolt out of this lower control arm, we can see that. Oh, there it is. So you got to get the bolt out of there and loosen up the one on the driver's side. And the springs don't fall out. They're you got to work to get them out. So anywho, on to the second one, and I'll start putting them back in. This is the hard one, so I'll take this one out last and put the new one in first. All right, hopefully be back soon. Oh, and I did start a timer on this job because it said 3 to 5 hours. And I think where the range is between 3 and 5 hours is it's a allotting for rusty bolts. So as I said earlier, I did go around and get them with the WD and PB both. And yeah, missed a few, missed the ones on the U-bolts, so I got those soaking now. And didn't know about the lower control arms on this, so hit those with the impacts, and bada bing, they're out, or loose on the left and out on the right. So all right, onward and upward. Okay, so the coils are in. Just reassembling the front end. That looks like it's going to be fun. We'll adjust for the light. That's the centering, or the track bar they call it, I guess. I got the stabilizer bar links started. Had to disconnect the drag link from the pitman arm for whatever reason. And then the other one that's going to be fun to get in, I don't know if you can see it from here. Nope, you can't, too much crap in the way. So the other one that's going to be fun is going to be the lower control arm on this side. Getting this started. So there it is. Sorry. Yeah. So I think I gotta go get me a ratchet strap and start hooking things up. I got the coil spring retainer. These are all, it's, you know, the other side was harder getting the coil spring out, but this side was harder getting the coil spring in. But you'll have that in small towns, so no worries. We'll get her done. All right, pause for now. Be back. Okie dokie. So, oh, there we got light. It helps to read the instructions. I was trying to get this bolt in here, and as you can see, no, you can't. Come on, there you go. As you can see, it's got to go quite a bit. And this is the, what do they call this? The track bar. So, anyhow, I had those all tightened up. Had the coils in, didn't have the shocks in yet. Had the bolt tight in the lower control arm here on the right side. Hadn't done anything with the one on the left side yet. And I had ratchet straps on this trying to pull this front end over to the driver's side, and no luck whatsoever. So I went back and read the instructions. So what you're supposed to do is, after you have the coils in, you put your coil spring retainer clips on the bottom. Make sure they're rotated into the correct position. Put your your coil retainers in the bottom. Put your shocks in, leave the uppers off. Then put your pitman arm back on, your drag link back on the pitman arm. Torque that up. And then the last thing you're going to do is, when you're done with the front, which I am at this point till further notice, is set the thing on the ground and then turn the steering wheel back and forth until that bolt lines up with that hole. And put your bolts back in, and then tighten up your lower control arms. They want the weight of the vehicle on it when you tighten the lower control arm bolts, which are those puppies right there, one on either side. So anyhow, that's where I am. I'm gonna start the rear, and let's just take a look at the clock. I'm at almost 2 hours with that issue I had. So onward and upward. Pause for now.